guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ashri and I thought today we could do a bookshelf reorganizing. I don't have proper shelves yet. I'm gonna get some soon, but I don't think that's gonna be for a little while. So I thought I would reorganize my bookshelf. So basically, the thing is, I was gonna unhaul like a bunch of books. So there was like some books in the corner there, which I was gonna like unhaul, but I decided not to, and now all of those are on my shelf, and that's like almost 60 books. And it's like almost double. So now I need to organize these shelves because they were like really bad. They're like really messed up. That's just kind of like how it looks. So without further ado, let's get started. We have basically removed all the books from the bookshelf. Now I need to figure out my organization method, and I want it to be aesthetic, but there's not enough room. We need to kind of focus a bit more on basically keeping all the books so that they can all fit on here. So I need to find a good method for that. I'm trying to think. Maybe I could pile a bunch of box sets on top of each other. I feel like that would help a lot. So I think the biggest one I have is throwing glass. So it's almost like if I go in here, it's almost like it's like a circle. Like the books are like a circle. I didn't even notice that actually. So I think I'm gonna remove all these books from here, this pile, and we're gonna put this on here. There we go. We can keep a few books behind here because you guys might be able to see there's like an extra gap here. I'm not sure if you guys can. I can keep like one other book or maybe two small books. Let's see. I'm trying to decide what book to do. Maybe like a standalone or a couple standalones. Like that I'm not big about. Like I don't really like I haven't read yet or I don't know. Basically, like, these are pretty small books, so I feel like this would fit well. Back. Oh. Okay. So that fell. That was fun. I'm trying to see if it can fit. I don't think it can. Anyways, what's our next? We have the Girl in Pieces box set. I really want to read all of these Captain Glass Cloud books. I do really want to read Girl in Pieces soon. I've been telling myself that since like February 1st. Well, I got these books in January, but I didn't have the courage until February, and then I don't think I could. I didn't like think like I was in the right place to be reading this. Cause February is also like a happy month. So Girl in Pieces is there. Now we need to get our next. Ooh, Percy Jackson will definitely fit. We can put that here, or not like that. I think this would work really well. Yeah, that's why I've not read Girl in Pieces yet, but I really want to. I think the only other box that I have is Shadow Me. Okay, so now we're gonna put some books here, or we're gonna put the Shadow Me series. Yeah, let's do Shadow Me. I'm gonna put it here in the back, and obviously release me. I have a bunch of small books, and it's really annoying So basically, just a little small story time. I know that I have like a bunch of books around me, and I should probably continue organizing. But I thought I'd just do like a little story time first. If I can find this other book, it's like, okay, I'm trying to find the Inheritance Games because that's kind of like, okay, basically I cannot find this book. I really don't know where it is. There's so many things stacked on top of each other. And the Inheritance Games isn't with the other books. Basically, I have some of the other books in the Inheritance Games series. I have The Brothers Hawthorne, The Games of Dog, and The Greatest Game. So these are all the UK ones, and then I have the US ones for the main trilogy, and it's really annoying because these are different sizes. And then I don't know where to put these because I want to keep it with the series, but then it doesn't match. So I kind of don't like that. Kind of like almost kind of like the same thing with Shadow Me. So Shadow Me, majority of the series is the same publisher, and then and also the novella, of course. All the main series is all the same. And then Watch Me is a different publisher. It's paperback, but then my Release Me is hardcover. So all my Shadow Me books are the US paperback. My Watch Me is the UK paperback, and my Release Me is the US hardcover. So I have 3 different formats of that series, basically. I'm trying to find the Inheritance Games, but I can't. I don't know what book to put next to Shadow Me. We could do another stack. Or wait, I haven't even got a stack yet. It's a little difficult to decide what I want to do exactly. Everything is like falling. Okay, we could put those actually. I was thinking of putting like a few sad books near Girl and Pieces. So I think I'm gonna put these ones. Okay. I think I'm gonna do. Okay, that was very unaccounted for. But anyways, I'm trying to very much maximize as much as possible space. So that's why. Oh, that's where the Inheritance Games are. So basically, as you guys can see, I'm just gonna use the Games of Dollars as an example. These are like different publishers, and it's very annoying. Well, the publishers isn't the main thing. It's just like they're such different sizes. Let me just like show you like a comparison, basically. It's really annoying. And this has like a weird texturing like on this spine here. I don't know, just the small things that can ick me out about what a book looks like. I don't know why. It's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal. I'm gonna put some more hardcovers, I think, next to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna do a stack of books, but I don't feel like doing that. That's a bunch of hardcovers. There's more hardcovers. There's a lot of hardcovers I have. Okay, these are hardcovers. I'm not sure if this is the same size. Okay, it is. I'm trying to line them up as much as possible by size. Let's see, is this the same size? Around, yeah, it's relatively the same size. I think I'm gonna keep Spectacular, which is the novella from the Caribou series, next to this because they're the same size relatively. And also the Caribou series and Once Upon a Broken Heart series are both paperback. And I kind of don't want to mix my paperback and hardcover too much. If that makes sense. Okay, so this book, I haven't even read it and I already have like this thing. I don't know how to explain this. It's like a fold almost kind of. I don't know. This is what happens to my books. I randomly drop them and then before I even started reading it, it's like randomly, like really, it's like it looks really used. It's really annoying. I think I'm gonna keep some books in front of here because once again, I am trying to maximize on space as much as possible. So, I think I'm gonna do a stack. Let's do mystery. So basically, like, the ones I'm most like, basically, I'm gonna put it right now here because I kind of don't want to put anything in front of the Shadowy series because it's like basically one of my favorite series. It is one of my favorite series, so I don't want to cover that too much, but I'm okay with covering these hardcovers because I haven't really read most of them, and the ones I have read, I didn't really like them. This series, by the way, are the ones. But anyways, I these are all like on my TBR. Honestly, actually, besides the Ballad series and Release Me and Spectacular over here, all of the rest are on my TBR. So that's right. It's like I feel like I've read almost as many. Or there are 5 of these hardcovers on my TBR, and then I've read 7. Okay, so it's not exactly like I have as many on my TBR. Also, I know I'm yapping a lot, so don't mind me. Trying to find some more thrillers. Okay. It's Not My Name. For We Were Liars, I'm gonna put the edges out because they have the pretty sprayed edges. Also, I should probably read the 3rd book. I'm waiting for it to come out in paperback. And also, I need to decide, am I really interested in the story? Because I liked We Were Liars and Family Liars, but what if I don't like this new POV? So I read like the blurb. I'm not absolutely as hooked as I was on the blurbs in the last 2 books. So I'm a little nervous to start the 3rd book, or I don't know. I'm still like kind of thinking over it. If anyone's read We Fell Apart by you Lockhart, just like tell me if it's good or bad, because I really need to know. Now we have our Natasha Preston colors. So this is kind of like actually my rating for the books almost. I just realized that the stack that this is in. So The Dare is my least favorite. I'm sorry, I just didn't love it or vibe with it. The Fear was good. It wasn't terrible. It was a little predictable. The Obsession is like my 2nd favorite. Although I think on Goodreads it says that The Fear is rated higher, but I would say The Obsession is better. It's her newest release, and then The Lake. Also, there's another Natasha Preston book. I kind of didn't like. I read like a few pages, which is really silly. It's this one, and I didn't like it, so I'm just like, I don't know. I never intentionally look for spoilers, except this time I just wasn't interested. I'm still not gonna like give away the book yet, because what if I actually want to read it? I don't know, but like I just was kind of like really bored about the plot. I didn't even get the chance to mark it as currently reading on Goodreads. I'm not gonna mark it as DNF because I feel like I didn't get far enough and I might want to pick it up again. So there's that. I need to find a few more like thrillers and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this book I DNF'd, and originally I was gonna like I was just gonna completely DNF this. I'm not gonna come back to this at all. But I've decided I think I'm going to come back to this book. I DNF'd at 25%. I said 26 on my Goodreads. My Goodreads information is not always completely accurate. I'm just gonna say that much because sometimes, like Goodreads, it doesn't know my time zone properly. So it's like I think it's 3 hours behind me. So the dates might be a little messed up on there. So I gotta fix that. I think I should. Yeah. So like it basically just doesn't know what time zone I live in. That's why it doesn't update it like at the right time or update it for the right day. Like yesterday I finished The Housemaid by Frida McFadden at 1 a.m. which I don't know, it was nice. I really enjoyed it. It was 4.5 stars if anyone's wondering. And it said that I finished it on the 21st. Well, it's not like I would like to say I did, but I actually finished on the 22nd to be fair because it was after midnight. So it's a little inaccurate. Five Total Strangers. Okay. So it's actually kind of like really fun to do this yapping session, genuinely. Also, I'm trying to find the naturals. Oh, that's another box set I just realized. Should I keep it on top of Percy Jackson or wherever? A bunch of books fell. I had a feeling they were gonna fall. so it's okay. I don't think we have any other thrillers. Oh wait, I have one. Or actually I have two. I have two thrillers. Oh wait, no, I have three, guys. I don't know what's happening. I have three thrillers. I lied again. Guys, I have like 7. How are all of these gonna fit? There's no way all of these are gonna fit along with the Naturals box set. I think I'm gonna keep the Naturals here. And then we could actually keep the Inheritance Games trilogy to the side, or maybe a few standalones. I don't know. It's like really difficult to decide. There's so many like books, genuinely. It almost feels like I'm doing a book haul, except I'm just unhauling the books. Unhauling books. So instead of like, I was gonna unhaul them, but then I decided to not unhaul them. So I hauled them back, basically. These actually kind of look good together, genuinely. I think I'm gonna keep some more darker colored thrillers and stuff like that here, because I feel like it would go really well. This is not the same size. We could keep, I'm trying to think. We could keep this here, but it's red in color, so it doesn't match as well. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Oh, this second page is here. It's still not like the same size. Most of the books are not around that size. We're gonna ignore how many books are out. Actually, it shouldn't. Everything is very jumbled. Like basically, like, it's like everywhere. Everything is everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know. I just thought of that for a second. I don't like how the books are lining up, guys. It's really annoying. Thriller. So I think this is like, I originally thought this was a thriller because of the cover, but I found out that it's actually like paranormal, like sci-fi or something. What is it? I could be wrong. Wrong, sorry. It says fantasy. Wow. I'm gonna put this here though. This actually looks really nice. I would say this looks really nice. I think I was actually, you see, I'm still kind of deciding where to put things because there's a lot of stuff. Where should it all go? Will this fit? Will the original Inheritance Games fit? I don't think it'll fit. It's okay if it doesn't fit. I might have like other stuff to put here. Anyways. Do I have any other thrillers that I don't want to put there? Oh wait. Reputation is one. Okay. Oh, actually, this is a thriller. That's nice. Okay, so those all kind of like go together. And then I'm pretty sure we're just left with the Inheritance Games for our thrillers. Or they're not exactly thrillers, but I'm kind of putting like the mysteries and thriller books together. I'm trying to find Inheritance Games. What is it? I can't find it. Is that it? Nope. Oh, there it is. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep the books like this. And then I should continue with the Inheritance Games universe. You know what? Since I'm rereading the Naturals, I should probably reread Inheritance Games too. That would actually be a really nice idea. I think that would be fun. Where's the brothers Hawthorne? They're there's like books literally everywhere. It's so hard to find anything in this pile. Oh, there it is. There we go. I think this will fit well. Though, okay, not in that way. The book is gonna get crinkled. No, it's not. It's fine. Okay, it's kind of covering. This is. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I even have this here. It just has like a. So I read two bookmarks by each other, and then I have like this random sleeping mask, and then then a claw clip, and then it's like this is the sleeping mask is latched onto a paper clip that's here. I don't know why I did that or how I did that or when I did that, but I just did. Okay, so we're done with that one. We still have a bunch of books, but the good thing is, I feel like most of these are around the same genre, just fantasy. Not all of them, but majority are, so that makes it really easy to organize the rest. But also a little difficult because how do I specifically organize fantasy books? It's a little difficult. Do I do like subgenres or do I just organize like if I feel like it? I also have a Red Queen. So I was gonna hold this because I got a spoiler for Red Queen, and then I also know who the endgame couple is in Red Queen. And then also it's been a while. It's been over a year since I read that series. So I'm like, I'm not invested in it anymore. I feel like now I could still try it. And then The Crow Prince, I don't have any grudges against that book. But basically, I read The Crow Prince, and then halfway through, I decided to start Caraval. Then for some reason, I forgot about The Crow Prince. So I continued with Caraval, and I forgot about it. And then I tried to reread The Crow Prince again. But then I heard that there's a chronological order for the universe. And then I tried to, get the books in chronological order, but I didn't get the chance to get them. And now I've just gotten a million spoilers from a bunch of edits I watched. So I don't know. I was thinking I could just do like a thing. I don't know. This might be a little silly, but basically read books that I've gotten spoilers for. That's silly, but I just mean off my physical TBR. I'm not just gonna buy any or get anything off my Kindle. Just all the physical books that I've gotten spoilers for. There's one in particular that I don't want to do that for, but besides that, I think The Crow Prince would definitely work. Like literally, I have gotten in-depth spoilers, and it's crazy. But I have hope. I want to show you guys something. I am shaded The Crow Prince. I genuinely wrote in this book. I have tabs sticking out of it. There is hope. There's hope. So, although I know, like, basically the major plot line, I think I was also getting, I mean, the first book, I heard it's, like, kind of like the worst, basically. It just felt really slow, but I think I need to push through. I don't feel like starting over again for a third time, so I think I'm just gonna flip through my annotations a bit and basically just go wherever I left off. Because I remember, even though it's been, like, close to a year, which is wild. I can't believe it's actually been close to a year. It's been almost a year since the first time I tried reading it, and then it's been close to a year since the second time I've tried reading it. So, yeah. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that. I just felt like sharing that for some reason. And then Percy Jackson, I haven't really gotten spoilers for this series, but I haven't even really properly read it. I read once again, it kind of happened a similar situation with The Crow Prince, except I didn't get spoilers. So, like a mini one for, I think, one of the books, but that's probably really deep in the universe. There's a lot of books in the Percy Jackson universe. I was doing, like, a bunch of research because I wanted to know how many books there actually are. I only have 5 of them, guys, 5. And then I also have double-up copies of the first 3 books in the Olympians series. So I'm keeping my double-up copy of the first book. It's not even really different, but for the second book is also, I believe, the same type as the one I already own. But I'm giving that away. And then the third one, it's like I think the original like indie covers. No, not I'm not sure if it's indie, but like the original covers. If you go on Goodreads, I think the default like if you look at the default covers of the books, that's what I had for the third book. And then randomly for Christmas, of 2024, my parents decided to get me the Percy Jackson series, and they forgot that I already have the first three books. So now I have extra copies, and I'm gonna give two of them away. That's fun. I think I'm gonna keep. I'm still trying to decide what to keep stuff. This is, this really annoys me. This book, okay, it's not like it's bad. It's not about the book. Actually, I cracked the spine of this book. I don't like to do that usually, because I also cracked the spine of this one. I usually, I don't love it because it can easily fall apart, and it's just, I don't like it. I want the book to kind of be fresh, which never happens for me. But the problem is, first of all, this book is small paperback and it's small text. Those are like my main things. And then also, I never get deep enough into this book. Like I tell myself I'm gonna read it, and then I read like 10 pages, and I'm like, okay, I read it, and then I forget all about it. It's not even that hard to read. It takes time to read it, but it's not that hard to read. I just kind of forget about it, if that makes sense. Or like, I'm not super invested in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not super invested in it. And I got these, and I got like the Diary of Anne Frank book. I believe that was the first book I ever bought at Barnes & Noble. First book I ever bought, guys. I remember a while ago I said it was Percy Jackson, but then I thought, and I realized that was like the first, like probably like fiction book that I bought. But the first like book in general that I ever bought at Barnes & Noble was The Diary of Anne Frank. And it's actually crazy because I only started going to Barnes & Noble almost like 2 years ago. So that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Before I just used to get my books from like Target or Meijer or Walmart. Not even really. I would not say that I got most. Actually, I did get quite a few books from Target. So yeah, Target, Meijer, and Walmart were the main places where I got my books. Ooh, and also Blend Over Brighthaven. Let me give you guys this. Oh, also this is the Target exclusive. It has like art inside. I did DNF this book. 150 pages in, I believe. I think so. Let's see. Yeah. Stop. I finished over like I was this much into the book. I don't have a bookmark to show you guys. But yeah, it was I would say around a third into the book. I would say under a third actually. So, and then I DNF'd it because I wasn't in the mood for a fantasy. I wasted a bunch of days reading this book, guys. Not to be mean by saying wasted, it's just that I could have read something else that I actually enjoyed. I couldn't find anything to read. On the first day of February, I tried at least, I would say 5 books before I settled on this one, and even this one I didn't even finish. So, yeah. Also, a bunch of my books that I DNF'd have 1 star on Goodreads. I might change that if I plan to read them again, but I just did that. Like, there's a few which I didn't rate 1 star because I know I'm gonna come back to them. So another point to prove, or like another thing, I don't know what to say, but another thing. Basically, don't trust my Goodreads always. It can be inaccurate. That's all I'm gonna say. Because clearly, the universe hates me. I'm sorry, guys. It does. I'm trying to figure out where to put the rest of the books. Okay, so I think not all of these are completely fancy. Not all of these are fancy. So let's do this. but most of these are. Just the ones that I'm currently working on organizing are not fantasy. I have one historical fiction book. And I think that's it. I have a historical fantasy also, which is a genre I've never read before, which could be interesting actually. Um, let's keep. Okay. No, I don't think it would fit. Oh, we could actually do that. Never mind. We could actually do that. I decided I'm gonna do something, guys. I'm gonna do something. It might be very stupid, but I'm doing it anyways. Let's not do that. Let's do this. I think this is really stupid. I'm still gonna do it, or I might not. I'm gonna show you guys. If these fit, then I will genuinely feel surprised. Nope, they don't fit. They don't fit. That just goes to show that it did not work out that way. Actually, let's just put these back how they were. Honestly, I think these don't really have a proper organization. So that's awesome. Now we need to figure out what books to put here. Maybe like books with like smaller sizes. We could do that. This is not even like, what am I doing? Honestly, what am I doing? This is just something. Okay. Since I'm kind of doing this by publisher, I'm probably just gonna put this here. I think it's nice to match publishers. So like the Source Book Fire books are all together, and then the Simon and Schuster, and basically that's all the diverse ones we have. We also have one from Berkeley Books, and then two but it's a series, so yeah, I kept a series together. Let's do this. Any other small books? I feel like this is definitely a small book. It's not as small, but it'll work. Or it is actually small. If we could keep Red Queen here, I think could Splinters of Scarlet fit here? That could. But I don't know, I kind of like some of these books, so it's going to be a long stack, and it's going to be difficult. This one on Broken Rules is actually so good. If I want to get it out for a video, it's going to be difficult. Maybe this isn't the best way to organize it. Let's just not do that. Okay, let's do this instead. It's hard to decide. This is like actually hard. You know what? Let's just put these here. Let's just do that. Okay. I need to not be so indecisive. It's literally just bookshelves. I need to like get this together, guys. Like genuinely, I need to. Okay. Let's do this. This is best. I like this. This works. Oh, it does not work. Actually, it doesn't work. This is really fun, guys. Why did I decide to do this? We will never know. We will never know. This is like actually a long process. It seems like it's gonna be fun, and then when you do it, it's just not. It's just not, guys. It's really not. This is awesome. This is really awesome. Careful, and light work and all that stuff. So, oh gosh. I know I'm not being the most chit-chatty right now. I'm just trying to kind of think of where to place things. Where's my legendary? There it is. Curable books are here. And obviously, what's my book apart? I can't wait for the new novella. Like, I genuinely need that novella right now. Why do we have to wait till September again? Because I feel like that's not needed. We can just have it now. That's a good idea, in my opinion. What else should I put up there? I feel like a lot of books I've already read here, which is a really random way of organizing. It's gonna be difficult to get careful, isn't it? It's okay. I think I'm just gonna keep the light work there and then be done. Oh, I could put this here. You know, let's put Defy the Night, or I could keep this here. I'm currently trying to decide what to do. Okay, so Defy the Night, Defend the Dawn, Destroy the Day. There we go. That's a whole trilogy, guys. We did a whole trilogy. Oh gosh, I forgot one hardcover. We're gonna keep this with, because it's basically, you know, I could see it as like being sort of like a realistic fiction shelf. Okay, the Crow Prince series is like the books aren't too thick, so they'll fit here. We should keep these out a little. There we go. Keep a couple more here, or just one. We could keep Red Queen and Glass Sword there actually. I think if I'm gonna get the Red Queen series, which I know I already have the first two books, but I don't know if they sell these covers anymore. So I think I'm just gonna get the huge sprayed edges box set because I want them all to match. Here we go. There's actually space for one more book. Let's put the Pearl Hunter there. I read this book, I think, 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Something like that. I don't know. I don't think 4 years ago. I'd say like, well, actually close to 4 years ago, I'd say. Wait. That would be 2020. Did I actually read in 2022? No, this book itself was published in 2023. I couldn't have possibly read it then. It's actually an ARC copy, but I got it at my local library because basically at my library, it's not even like a sale, it's just like a thing. Basically, if you get a book, basically like, so the children's and YA paperbacks, or like basically all paperbacks are $1. Children and YA hardcover is $1 or $2, and adult hardcovers are $3. So it's a pretty good deal, and that's how I got the Pearl Hunter, for $1 basically. It's actually a crazy sale, but the thing is, they don't have the best book collection, and that's why it's a great sale. I just wish they had a better book collection. That would actually be like awesome. I don't know what to do about Shadow and Bone. Wait, I just realized something. My Shadow and Bone was right next to my School for Good and Evil. And I was like, well, how Netflix stickers? Let's see if they're around the same size. Ooh, they are. I'm trying to keep books of the same size together, basically. Splinters of Scarlet should also fit here. This is a little bigger. It's alright though. And then this is, of course, pretty small. Keeper of Lost Cities. Oh gosh. We're going in a direction I'm not obsessed with going in. Covering some of my favorite books. We've already done that, so I guess we don't really have a choice. I mean, we're gonna have to do it. It's okay. I'll be fine. Actually, we don't even have, we're almost done with the Reorganize, guys. This is crazy. And also, this is gonna be crazy difficult to get these out. But, we'll deal with that later. No, let's move these here. Oh, that's very stable. It's alright. So let's keep all of these here. Great. I'm still gonna have to cover some of my books, but that's alright. It's not terrible. It's better than what we were doing before. We could put a few books here actually, and that'll reduce the risk of having to keep a bunch of books. I'm probably gonna regret this later. It's alright. It's alright. Because then when I need to get my carable copy, I'm gonna be complaining that I have to get a bunch of books out. But that is gonna be a problem for future me. So we will deal with that later. Which is a really stupid approach, but it's the approach I'm taking. Okay, so here we go. Let's keep this here. As you can see, I'm kind of keeping mostly single books here. Okay, let's just continue the pattern. Okay. Oh, that was upside down. Wow, we're almost done, guys. We're genuinely like almost done. Should I make the sprite edges facing outwards? Actually, get the next books in the universe, basically. So, this is the Remnant Chronicles trilogy. And then, a lot of people read Dance of Thieves without reading this, but I'm pretty sure that you should read this first. It's kind of like reading Once Upon a Broken Heart before reading Carnival. You should do it. Do I? Wait. So, yeah, I don't think many people. I think that Dance of Thieves got more hype. Also, kind of like Once Upon a Broken Heart got more hype. So that's why many people skip the Remnant Chronicles trilogy. And basically the Remnant Chronicles trilogy has bright edges while the Dance of Thieves duology does not. But that's just like the point that I was trying to make. Okay, so this is actually not too bad. I was gonna say it's something. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let's do this. This is actually kind of nice. I hate covering some of my favorite books here, but we really need to get those shelves. Do I really want to keep all these? I'm starting to like think, do I want to actually keep these? I'm thinking in progress, guys. Let's keep these books here. Let's keep these books here because I feel like keeping them there, and it feels nice. I want to read The September House by Carissa Orlando really soon. But the thing is, I got it in the beginning of this year, and I told myself I'd read it in September because, you know, The September House. And I have an urge to read it, but it's April. I could do it like a summer reading sort of thing. But I'm not sure yet. Ooh, does this fit? Will it fit? Will I regret trying to fit it? That's the main question. How will I feel when I want to get What Happens After Midnight here? That's the main question. Okay, let's just push this in. Great, so we can put a few books up here. Like books I'm not super like. I'm really not into reading these books. I haven't read them yet, and the reason I'm keeping them is because I have not read them yet, and I might like them. It's been so long since I got them, and I don't even have the first book in the series. I got this series like 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, and I still have not read it, which is probably the longest anything on my shelf has been on my TBR so far. I'm trying to decide what other books to put. I think we should put Blood Over Brighthaven. And then, do we have space for another book? Or we might have space for another book. The Grace Years would be my option if it fits. Fit. Please, fit. Ugh. This is not gonna fit, is it? This is gonna be really annoying with me. Let's do this. It can't be that hard, right? Surely it shall fit. Let's put this here. Or else we're not gonna get space at all. That's better. Maybe we can keep 3 books. But we can hope. But yeah, no, it's not happening. There we go. This is way better. And we don't even have to waste too much space. or yeah, we don't have to cover the actual good books. Like, I feel like after unhauling these books, I have a way larger physical TBR, obviously. Do I kind of regret it? A little bit, yeah, not gonna lie. Let's go. We can still see Stephanie Garber, guys, on the Curable series. Let's go. This is actually, like, really good. Like, I like this. I'm not obsessed, of course, because honestly, this is not my dream shelf at all. This is just me utilizing the space I have. It's not actually liking it. We're gonna put these here. These are actually being really annoying right now. So we're gonna move these here. They're not being a solid base. They're gonna keep falling. That is good. We could keep our velocities here. And then we do this. There we go. And then we can see even more. We can see this better. I'm gonna keep it this like this. Wait, do I like that? Do we like this? I like this. I like this. Let's do this. It's still covering things, but it's fine. And then we'll keep this here somewhere. This is nice here. Okay, great. So this is the full bookshelves. It's actually like really crazy. I like it. It's I did a book count and it's 132 books, guys. 132 books. Honestly, that is wild. Also, really sorry for how long this video has been, because this video has been going on for like 50 minutes now. But I hope you enjoyed. So thank you for watching and bye.